Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't been here before, welcome, and I hope you stick around. I am doing a get ready with me today, and I'm so nervous, and I have not done one of these in a very long time, and the reason is because I had surgery on my wrist. If this is your first time here, and I am not as flexible as I would like to be, and I can't get certain angles, and it's frustrating and it's challenging and it's nerve-wracking, but I've had several people ask me to do a get ready with me, so I'm going to do one today, and I hope that you guys are exercising a little grace with me because, yeah, it's not easy, and, well, you'll see what I mean. Let's get started. So I've already put moisturizer, my sunscreen, that I'm still loving this sunscreen, you guys. If anybody has to put, that's not adjusting. If anybody is still having to, or if you is still having to, if anybody, I'm already crashing and burning. If anybody has to wear sunscreen, like I do, I take a medication that causes me to be sensitive, and so I have to wear sunscreen or I burn like a crispy critter. So I am still loving this. It's the Copper Tone Clearly Sheer, which is so confusing to me. Clearly Sheer. Does anybody else find that weird, or is it just me? And it's SPF 50. I like the fact that it doesn't change what's going on with my foundation when I put it on, which is the first one ever, because I have like a graveyard of sunscreen that I've tried to use on my face, including I tried to use that Nivea. I thought, oh, that'll be great. Not so much. So this one by Copper Tone, go figure, who has been around forever and ages. Anyways, yeah, this works good. So I'm still using that. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, just in case there's anybody out there that, you know. So I'm priming my eyes with the ofra stuff that I got the other day off of Hot Look, and I was nervous about the fact that this was going to be really bad, but I looked, I think it's like 22 or something like that, so that wasn't so bad. I can pilfer that much money out of, whatever. So, and see how I'm having to hold my brush. So you guys, this is not the way you hold your brush to do anything, but it's the way I got to do it when I'm heading on that other side there. So. And I always do my eyes first because it never fails. I'll get fallout, and that drives me crazy, and I like to be able to just clean it up and keep going. So I do my eyes first. So I'm just putting down a base before I get started, because today I'm going to, and this is by NYX Cosmetics. This is called Day Club Ibiza. I don't know. It's just a nice neutral, and I like it. And I don't know. I like it, so that's what I'm using. This brush is dirty. Seriously. Because that looks dark to me, and this is normally lighter. And I'm going to be using the younique palette today because I've had people asking about it. So I'm going to use the number 5 palette. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And it's like crazy looking. You guys see that? And this is showing up blue on my monitor, but it's actually a deep, deep purple, and this is kind of a magenta color. I'm using my regular camera again today, or my other camera today. I switched back, God willing. This is kind of a burgundy color. This is an orangey rust color. This is a bronzy looking color. This is kind of a greenish gold color. It's gold, but it's got a lot of green in it. Or it's what I see as a lot of green. And then this is actually like a silver. So, just so you know how the colors play out, because the screen, it doesn't look right to me. And I don't know what it's going to look like on the other end. So, just in case. And I kind of go backwards from a lot of people. Put this in the crease. It's purple. And this palette looks really, really scary. But the colors are actually iridescent, so they don't come off as dark as you think they would. And I have a lot of trouble on this side, you guys, so you guys have to kind of like forgive me, because see how the angle of your brush is so important. And this, having my wrist hurt made me kind of understand how to explain things to you guys better, because it made me realize just how differently I probably do some things than just someone who has never like done makeup on other people's faces, or I don't like to use the word professional, because what does that really the mowers just arrived. I can't catch a break today. Okay, so that's the purple. Then I'm going to go back in with this pink, and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I like to dust this pink right above that purple just a little bit. See how pretty that is? I hope you guys can see this. Right here with this into the crease. Then I went with the pinkish color up above, and now I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with the silver down here. And I'm just going to pat that on, and I'm not going all the way over, because I'm going to take, and I'm surprised, I don't know, they surprised me with this palette, and I'm a little disappointed in, but of course, I guess everybody has a black in their collection that they can use. But if you were buying this palette and you didn't have any other palettes, then for me it would be a problem, because, yeah. And I don't get into telling you guys this brush, that brush, whatever. I kind of show you the shape and what I'm using. This is actually an e.l.f. brush. I have brushes that I've had for the span of since I've been doing makeup. And I've got some MAC brushes. I've got some MAC brushes that clearly I should probably throw away, but they're just old favorites, and I can't seem to get myself to toss them. But I'm kind of the belief that you don't have to have that specific brush. You can make something else work if you don't have the expensive brush or the whatever. I've got expensive brushes, I've got cheap brushes, and sometimes, like this one, this is an e.l.f. brush, and it's like one of my favorites. And I have the good brush, but I like it better, so I don't know what to say. I'm just honest about this stuff, so sorry guys. So I'm going to take this black, and this is from my number 3 palette, and I'm doing this specifically because I've had a couple people asking me about the Younique and about the new palette, so. And you can see I have a good line. Arm versus my wrist, my hand, because it's not really on the side of the table. And then I'm going to take the fluffy brush again and just kind of wanting a harsh line. I'm just going to kind of blend. And that's it for the eyes. I also am going to use this to go in on my brow with Smitten on the top up here, very lightly. And I don't know why I picked up that brush, because I really want it very, very light. I'm going to blend it out. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I definitely did my brows before I got on here because you guys really did not want to see that. This has been such a challenge for me having my hand, and if you guys can see it, it's not quite. It's kind of funky looking. I'm a little. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm a little worried. That makeup. We'll just leave my wrist out of this. Okay. So, as we're looking at that going, well, that's not just overwhelming, but let me get the rest of my makeup on, and maybe you guys will be a little bit more whelmed. Or just because I'm in here, what I do is I have this little cup, and I squirt water in this cup, and then I bounce my beauty blender around in there and let it just soak up the water. And if you guys have your area set up and it's not like in the bathroom where the sink is, this is an option too. And it's stainless steel, so it doesn't, the germ factor is good. And you can get these on Amazon. I got these on Hot Look, of course, and I also got my little stainless steel palette on Hot Look. However, I did get one the other day that I freaking love on Amazon, and I'll link it below if anybody's interested. But I love it because if I do have to take my case and go somewhere, this one is steel. It's stainless steel, and it is sealed in this package, and it's small, so it's carrying around size, right? And then it also has the little mixing tool. And I'm not sure if this is actually something that they use for nails, maybe, because of the size. But I got it because of the size, and I wanted something that would fit in my kit that I carry around with me. So, yeah. Anyway, anywho, a little tidbit of information that you probably didn't need that is just going to make this video longer, and you guys are going to hate me for it. With I just love this primer. Well, I actually love, there's two primers that I particularly like. It's the Spackle from Laura Geller, and then I'm really digging this Too Faced Coconut Water Hangover RX. I'm really liking this. I have very dry skin, and I know a lot of you don't, but my skin is very dry, so I'm really liking it. And especially, I don't know, this summer my skin's been really dry, so I'm really liking the Hangover RX. And because I'm dry today, I was going to use the Younique Touch Foundation just because I was doing this, but because I'm very dry, I'm going to use the Born This Way by Too Faced. It also has coconut water in it, and yeah, I like it. And a little goes a long way with this. I spread it out too much. But yeah, I really love this foundation. When I can't wear the Touch, this is the next best thing because I should have wiped under my eyes before I did this, guys, and I didn't. Well, and this is just a big fat fluffy brush, and this is a cheapy brush. This is a Morphe brush. It's M439. I think a lot of people use this brush. It's not anything new, but I really, really like it. And in fact, I like it so much I was missing it because I have this little fancy smancy brush that everybody kind of went crazy about, and the Artiste brush, and this is, I don't remember which number this is, and I can't see it, but I used that a lot at first when I had my cast on and everything, so I will have to say it was very helpful for me to be able to get my makeup on at that point in time because it was not happening, and with me not being able to turn, it was extremely helpful. So I will say that for that brush. So, and I guess I would say that's a good brush if you are not very skillful with your makeup application and you want to look, like you're doing, something phenomenal. It does do a really good job of putting down your foundation. It's just not my favorite. I don't know. It's not my favorite. And I put right here, right here, and right here. And then, of course, I go in with a wet beauty blender. And you guys, I would pin my hair back, but my hair is so fine, and I know that's a big issue for some people. They're like, pin your hair back. But my hair is so fine. If I use my little doodah, and I only do it on the days that I am gonna wear a hat, or if I'm washing my face at night, because if I don't, and I always get that little point up in there and get my corners. If I pin my hair back, it screws it up so bad because my hair's so fine. My hair's really fine. It looks like I have a lot of hair, you guys, but I swear I conceal it well. Anyway. So that's why I don't pin my hair back. because I've had that comment before. And I do this because I have I'm dark around my top lip. And it's not hair, it's just, I guess it's old age. I don't know. But it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to get my contour powder out. This is another thing I will share with you guys. You don't have to have an entire contour palette. Okay? It's not necessary. You can find your color. Oh, I moved it. You can find your color and you can buy singles. I know of that Anastasia's contour powder. So I just buy the single because I don't use the other one. Another spot that is hard for me with my wrist, and then this side. So I just do the best I can. It's not too bad. And I have a really tiny forehead, so I kind of do around the sides right here and up into my hairline just a little. But I don't do too much because my forehead, I have a short forehead, so I really don't need to shorten my forehead any more than it already is. So I just do a smidge of contouring up there. And I know everybody always does everything, and I think it's important for people to realize is that everybody's got a different face shape and size and whatever, and that you need to take that into consideration. I think maybe people expect that everybody knows that, but I don't think everybody really does know that. You know, I think a lot of people are watching YouTube to figure out what they're doing, especially young girls, and they just start doing what whoever they're watching is doing, and maybe it's not what needs to be done for their face. Just saying. I have a lot of opinions today. And I do not set my under eye area with powder. I will go back in and touch up with my beauty blender with really kind of underwhelmingly damp here. Because, and I also will put a little bit of oil sometimes on my beauty blender because my eyes are so dry underneath. And of course, it is a Younique product. I sound like a Younique commercial today, and that's not my intention, trust me. But this is what it is. It's called their Uplift Serum, and this bottle I've had forever and a day. It's $65 for this little bottle. But I will say, you only need a dab, and I use it at night too, and it does help with your wrinkles. Well, that's not true. I have my own serum that I have mixed up that I use at night, and I use this during the day when I'm in here doing my makeup. And that may be partly driven by the fact that I feel that I need to use it because it's so expensive. I want to try that oil that everybody's using on Instagram, that gold whatever. Has everybody seen that? I know you guys have seen that. Okay, I'm going to do my blush. I'm kind of out of order. Oh, Lord help me. And I am using my favorite, which is Laura Geller in the Maui color. It's just my favorite. I love this blush. And I love this brush. I've had it forever. And I think they make a Morphe brush like this. I don't know what the number is, but it just kind of does the work for you. You don't have to do anything. It's just the perfect shape, and you just kind of have to go in there. And it's, I don't know. It's just so simple and easy. I just love this brush. It's rubbed off. I don't even know. It has a number on it, so I'm not sure where it came from. It's also got dog teeth marks in it. Where my doggy got it. That would be Gracie. If you guys haven't heard about Gracie. She was sitting in the chair over there a while ago at my PC like she was going to edit the video. Again, she does this. I don't know. I think she's trying to tell me something. So I'm going to do my lashes now, and I'm going to use, for the first time, the stuff I got in my BoxyCharm, the Amplifying Mascara Serum. So it's mascara and serum. So we're going to see, because as you guys know, I put castor oil on my eyebrows and on my eyelashes because I read that worked. And it actually did work for my eyebrows. I got overplucked at a salon. I should have never gone there. I don't know why I did. I normally do my own myself. And I went and let somebody do it, and they overplucked me, and lordy mercy, I was like, oh dear God, because it has taken me forever to grow my lashes or my eyebrows out from the 80s, because we like overplucked the crap out of our eyebrows. I mean, we had like this skinny line of eyebrows. So I'm not going to do lashes today because I wanted to check out this mascara. So for you guys. Okay, this is fun. I'm gonna have to go in this way. It may be that I'm better on the other side with the mascara because I turn my hand on this side, not that side, so I don't know. It's not bad, you guys. Can you guys see it? Well, you guys, it's not bad. Can you see that? It's not really bad, and considering it's a serum also and not just mascara, I'm kind of like intrigued by this. And I think the card said it was. I don't see it right off the bat. I think that card said it was like $22 or something. I'll have to check. I'll put that information below. But now, you can imagine. both. It's a challenge. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Just be kind on that side. I can't get it. Can't turn my hand around that far. And then let's get some. If I broke this, I'm gonna be so upset. I didn't. Yay! A little bit of bling bling on the cheeks. And this is the Mary Lou Manizer. Mary Lou Manizer. I don't know. That's one of my favorites too. And the reason is I like to have, and I go back over mine with a wet beauty blender just so it's not so. I like to have the illumination, but I don't like for it to be just so blaring and not natural. I don't know. It's a little underwhelming. I guess I'm just used to doing my lashes, you know? It's good. And it also doesn't dry my lip out. To where I feel like I've been hiking across the desert for 30 years. You know that? I hate that. And it gives you ample time to spread it around everywhere you want it. And it smells, oh, it smells so good. It smells like cookies, but then it also kind of smells like vanilla and ice cream, and oh my, it smells good. Okay, I am going to, oh, this is driving me crazy, this mascara thing. Okay, go do my hair, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the finished look. Okay, be right back. Did my hair. I know you're probably like, you did? I did my hair, and I did go ahead and pop on some lashes because this is, you know, it might be okay for around the house, but if you're going somewhere, it's just not enough. It's just not gonna be. It's a nice concept, and it's cool and everything, but I know you guys are like me. If you're going somewhere, you're going to want a little more volume than is coming out of this. So that's what I'm letting you guys know about that. But I did finish my face, And I did go back and I was so nervous, you guys, because I haven't done this in so long, and I was also worried because with my wrist not being able to function the way I normally function. But this is the finished look. I went in and put my lashes on. I did go underneath with a little bit of that pink, and then I put a little purple on top of it. And yeah, that's the finished look. And I wish I could explain to you guys about these colors. And well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swatch them for you really quickly, okay? So here's number 1, okay? Number 2, number 3. I gotta get a wipe. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And the last one here. But I don't know if this is transferring on camera, but these are very, very, they're pigmented, but they are very iridescent. So when you're using them on your eyes, it kind of takes a little bit to transfer some of this. Like this, as I rub this out, this is beautiful. See that? And like this one didn't show up that well, but in the middle, then I'm going to rub this one. Are y'all seeing that? What I'm talking about? They're iridescent. And so they don't stay just like that color that you're seeing in the palette. That's not exactly. Can you guys see that? You guys see that? I know you can see that. I think as I turn my hand this way, you can see it. You guys see that? And they're beautiful. They're beautiful. But I will say, it's going to be different when you get the palette. What you think you're going to... How do I say this? Okay. When you use your brush and you pull this out of the palette and you're going to expect it to be like this, it's a little lighter than you think, but it transfers beautifully. And the reason I picked my other palette up and pulled my black in for my corners is because it's very difficult to take this and deepen the color enough for your V that you need for that dark area. It's very difficult to get that with this palette and successfully without looking like you piled a ton of makeup in your crease and it starts to crinkle, and it's just not a good look. So again, I will say there is no beige or no transition color in this palette whatsoever. There just is not. Secondly, there isn't a deep color for your contouring on your eyes, right? But most of us have other palettes, and almost every palette now comes with a black in it. That's a younique palette that I pulled out of here that comes with a black in it. So I'm really surprised. I think maybe they just were so excited they just forgot the black. I don't know. Or they're figuring if you are a younique user, you probably already have the other palettes, which I have every palette. I do like their eyeshadows. They're very pigmented, and they are, even without using a primer on your eyes, before Younique even came out with a primer, these shadows would stay on all day. I mean, literally all day. You put them on, you put it on the way you want it on, it stays all day, exactly like that. So anyway, that's my take on that new palette, just so you guys know. And I'm not gonna lie, it is beautiful. I mean, maybe I can get it to iridescent in the palette. Can you guys see that? Where I touched it and you guys see? It's a gorgeous palette. It really is. It's very pretty. And I love it. And it looks beautiful on the eye, and it does kind of do some changing and iridescent things on the eye. But it's very pretty. I like it. So that was my get ready with me, and I'm sorry if you guys are going, that was very underwhelming. I'm still struggling with my wrist, and I'm doing the best I can, and I hope that maybe I shared some things with you guys that was helpful. I don't know, but that's all I got. So love you guys so very much. And I have a ton of stuff over here I need to show you guys, one of which was this palette, which you've already seen a sneak peek. And I'm going to dig into all of that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right? Love you. Bye.